When we think of iconic modern-day inventions, we usually picture the internet, cell phones, or GPS. But did you know the shipping container is just as revolutionary? 90% of global trade is carried by ships, so the economy relies heavily on the industry. Thanks to the container saving us time, money, and admin, we can receive and send products from all over the world in a matter of days. The shipping container has revolutionized global trade. But did you know you can trade the actual containers themselves? Container trading is when one party sells containers and another buys them. But it's not exactly that simple. Because what kind of company sells containers? Who wants to buy them and why? Here are the most common parties involved in container trading. Container manufacturers. These companies manufacture new containers in bulk and sell them to carriers, shipping lines, and leasing companies all over the world. The market is dominated by 3 Chinese companies for 2 reasons. 1, it's the country with the highest export, so it makes sense to produce containers where they are needed most. And 2, it's cheaper for most countries to ship in new containers from China than to make their own. Out of the 25 million shipping containers in use today, 95% of them were made in China. Container trading companies. These companies have recognized the growing demand for containers in certain parts of the world. They typically buy containers when they're too old for maritime shipping, but still in good shape for storage or other purposes. Container traders also buy containers from shipping lines in places where there are too many. This helps the lines avoid repositioning costs. Logistics companies. All kinds of logistics companies can be interested in buying or selling containers. Just like trading stock or investing in property, trading containers can help you make money. They're always in demand, and sometimes that demand increases. For example, if there are supply issues in your area, the value of your available containers will increase. And as a container owner, you won't have to pay surcharged leasing fees to other companies when you need one. If you have too many containers, you can sell or lease them to an interested party who needs them for a one-way move. And your containers will be repositioned at no cost to you. We know what you're thinking. Why don't people just rent the container short-term instead of buying it and reselling? Well, many companies do. It is cheaper short-term, plus you don't have to worry about maintenance or storage fees. But many choose to buy containers if they need to use them again later. In the long run, buying one container makes better financial sense than leasing several over time. Individuals. There are other individual uses for containers. They're becoming fashionable to use as offices, storage spaces, or even tiny homes. Even though container trading is an integral part of modern logistics, buying containers is quite difficult. Its processes have been outdated for years. Buyers would manually try to find sellers through word of mouth to try build up a trustworthy network. Or they'd go through brokers who are notorious for taking cuts and not being transparent. But container trading today is changing, and xChange is leading the way. We created the world's first online marketplace for containers to connect buyers and sellers all over the world. All 800 plus of our members are vetted, so you know exactly who you are selling to and buying from. You can choose from a range of prices from a range of areas, so that you get the best price for you. Interested in our open and neutral platform, or want to learn more about container logistics? Subscribe to our channel below.